All right, let's talk FIU football. When the Panthers beat Missouri State, it was way more than just another win. It was basically the blueprint, the perfect roadmap that explains their incredible 7-1 season. So today, we're going to break down the anatomy of that victory, piece by piece, to see what makes this team a real contender.
Because that's really what this game was. It was a masterclass. It showed off this perfect blend of an explosive offense and a defense that just suffocates the other team. And that combination, well, that's what has powered them to this amazing 7-1 record.
And it all starts right here with the final score, 27-10. I mean, that's a decisive victory. It was never really in doubt. But you know, a scoreboard tells you who won, but the real story is in how they did it.
So how did they build up that big lead? Well, the first part of the story is all about their offensive firepower. FIU came out with such a balanced attack that Missouri State's defense, they just had no answer for it.
Let's start with a single, crucial number, 8.1. That's FIU's average yards per play in this game. Now to put that into perspective for you, anything over 6 is considered excellent in football. So 8.1, that is flat out explosive. This wasn't just about moving the ball, this was game-changing efficiency on nearly every single snap.
So how'd they get to that crazy 8.1 average? With perfect balance. Look at this. They attacked from every single angle, 248 yards through the air, and then a really solid 102 yards on the ground. When you can do both of those things effectively, a defense just has no idea what to stop.
And at the heart of that aerial assault was quarterback Keon Jenkins. I mean, his numbers show a surgeon at work. He went 14 for 20 passing. That's a 70% completion rate for 248 yards and 2 touchdowns. That kind of precision is exactly what you need from the engine of a high-powered offense.
And the perfect complement to Jenkins was running back Kejon Owens. He pounded out 89 tough yards and found the end zone. He really controlled the clock and the line of scrimmage. He's that anchor that allows the rest of the offense to just open up and do its thing.
But let's be totally clear. This win was not just about scoring points. An elite offense, that's only half the equation. The other half of this story is the absolute wall that FIU's defense put up.
Just look at the tail of the tape here. FIU racks up 350 yards of total offense, while their defense holds Missouri State to a measly 215. That huge gap right there, that shows complete and total domination on both sides of the ball.
And this wasn't some kind of fluke performance. They forced a key turnover that shifted the momentum for good. And get this, it was the 5th time this season that they've held an opponent under 300 yards. This defense isn't just good, it's consistently elite.
So let's zoom out for a minute. This one game is really a perfect snapshot of FIU's entire season. A 7-1 record doesn't happen by accident. No way. It's built on the backs of consistent star-level performances week in and week out.
And speaking of stars, just look at Keon Jenkins' season so far. Nearly 2,000 passing yards. The guy is dealing.
Then you've got Kejon Owens, 13 total touchdowns, a true scoring machine. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to take it to the house.
And on defense, you've got the anchor, linebacker Johnny Chaney Jr. 75 tackles. He is the heart and soul of that entire unit.
You can really see it all right here, from Jenkins and Owens on offense to Chaney on defense. And you can't forget key playmakers like receiver Tarvarish Dawson. This is a deep, talented roster, and they're firing on all cylinders. That is exactly why they're 7-1.
So after a performance like that, what does it all mean? You know, where do the Panthers go from here? How do they build on this?
So what's the ultimate takeaway from all this? Well, FIU has proven they have the formula for victory. A balanced, high-powered offense paired with a shutdown defense. That combination doesn't just win you a bunch of games, it puts you squarely in the hunt for a conference championship.
And that leaves us with the big question, doesn't it? We've seen the blueprint, we've seen the star power, we've seen the 7-1 record. So is this the year the Panthers put it all together and make a real run for the title? After watching a performance like this, it is really hard to argue against it.